The Rich Thomas Weather Network, brought to you by these fine sponsors. Hear Rich's forecast hourly on these Blue Water Broadcasting radio stations.
Hey, good morning, everybody. How are you? On this Monday morning, it is the 17th day of July, after a weekend where some of you had some really impressive rainfall totals. Wow, tropical downpours around the area all weekend long, and today's going to be another active thunderstorm day. I think Future Radar has a pretty good handle on the situation. I'll show you that. But the big story this week is going to be the heat. A massive heat wave spreading from the middle of the country, spreading on eastward, including us. And I'll show you the model numbers, which are pretty interesting. And also two systems now that we're looking at in the tropical Atlantic.
Look at all the rain on the early morning radar, covering much of Georgia, the Carolinas, down at the beach. Beachgoers are just fed up with all the rain from the last few days, and today will be another active storm day across our region, especially farther south, down towards the coast, but even here in central Alabama. Showers and thunderstorms will be rather numerous, as you'll see on Future Radar. Again, you know the drill. Not every town will get the heavy tropical downpours, but some towns and many towns will. And you can see the rain concentrated, especially down towards the coast again today. So, scattered showers and thunderstorms are a good bet, a decent chance. High around 89, tonight's low 74. Sunshine will be limited today. South winds at 4 to 8 miles per hour. Tomorrow, showers and thunderstorms will still be around, but they'll start to thin out in number as high pressure begins to build in the upper atmosphere. A massive heat wave that'll be the big story on the news this week, the national news, spreading from the middle of the country and covering much of America by the middle of the week, including us. So it's going to be getting hot. We're going back to the mid-90s on Wednesday. Not many storms as the storms start to thin out. Better chance down towards the coast. Triple-digit heat indices on Thursday back with us again. I think we could see a heat alert later in the week. Very hot on Friday with high temperatures in the mid, maybe even more than mid-90s. Hot and mostly dry Saturday with the intense heat continuing in the middle 90s right on through the upcoming weekend, and thunderstorms few and far between. And here's what I mean. 40% chance tomorrow with a high around 91. Then we edge closer to the mid-90s on Wednesday. Rain chances for the next several days then are 20% right on through the upcoming weekend. And I'll show you some more numbers in a second. The numbers could get pretty high here. Out in the tropics, we're looking at Invest 95L coming into the islands here in the next day or two. And the Air Force reconnaissance may check that out later on today if necessary. 50% chance of development. And another one right behind it, a 20% chance of development on that secondary system. You see the first blob is 95L. And then the second one is an area to watch. The 95L models take this through the Caribbean and eventually towards Central America, so maybe we won't have to deal with this system. We'll keep an eye on it. European out 10 days shows the showers and storms today. Then storms will be few and far between for much of the week. Hottest temperature, according to the European, might be Friday, and then it shows more showers and storms returning early next week. But, we're going to go through several days of not many storms around. Look at some of the numbers the European is printing out. It has 98 Friday. It has some upper 90s over the weekend. That may be a little too excessive, but we're just looking at trends here. What about the other global model? Well, this is the GFS, the American model. It prints 97 Friday. That's not out of the question. I've got 96, and it's got us hot right on through the upcoming weekend and into early next week. Let's take a look at one more, the blended temperatures. This is a little conservative. It has mid-90s Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And one of those days or two of those days, we may be a little bit hotter than that. Your weather app will have hourly forecast, 10-day forecast, current conditions, radar, and future radar. If you don't have it on your phone yet, it's free in the App Store. Just search Rich Thomas Weather.
So that's all I have for you today. We are now about 5 weeks away from that big solar eclipse coming up on Monday, the 21st of August. 90% total here in this part of the country. Should be pretty good. I'll be live on the radio this morning from 6 to 9 on News Talk 93.1 with Greg, Jay, Emily, and Bailey the Wonder Dog, who's right there waiting for her morning walk. I hope you have a great day today. Another video for you tomorrow morning at 4:45. And, of course, updates online as needed. See you later.
Rich Thomas Weather.